Hey everybody, it's Friday. How you doing? Doing good? Holiday weekend? Some of you have the day off. My wife, how about that? Hi, I'm Jason DeRusha. This is The Thing. It's right over there. My wife got an email from like her CFO or COO or some big shot at the bank she works at, and they said, hey, take Friday off. Labor Day weekend, if you can, take Friday off. And I said to my wife, who is a harder worker than I am, I said, oh, how great. I'm sure you won't be taking today off, will you? And she's like, nope, too much work to do. But I think that's nice. I hope you have a nice boss like that and you take the day off, because look at today's weather forecast from the CBSN Minnesota Daybreaker team. There it is. There's your backyard planner if you want to spend your whole day in the backyard. It's a little chilly start, right? But we get cooking by the afternoon, mid-70s by 3 p.m. Shouldn't be as windy as yesterday. My gosh. It was just crazy. I was watching youth soccer game last night. Boof. But look at the 7-day. I even ordered up the whistle for you. 79 tomorrow, golden. Perfect Labor Day weekend day. Sunday, little humid, but still another great day. Monday, a little colder, and it starts that transition into a crazy week that would have been back to school, and instead it'll be kind of nuts for a lot of people, so we'll get into that. Let's talk about this. There is a warning from the governor and state health officials. I don't know, depending where you are on this, the officials sound like your mom and dad when they're warning you that if you mess up, they're turning the car around and going straight home. The governor says if people aren't smart and safe, the dials may be turned back. Health officials say Minnesota is close to a COVID crisis. They're seeing cases spike. The governor says a lot of it is from just kind of hanging out, backyard barbecues, chats with neighbor, driving, what's going on. So we wanted to know, what are you doing this weekend? Labor Day weekend, last gasp of summer. Are you going to a cabin? Are you hanging out with family and friends? Are you socially distancing? Are you going to wear a mask? What are you thinking? But we just want to know what you're up to. Big weekend coming up. Leave a comment on the WCCO TV Facebook page. We'll share through some of your thoughts in just a minute. We do know that COVID-19 does have people changing their holiday weekend plans. NerdWallet did a survey, and NerdWallet loves a survey. They found 55% of Americans actually canceled their Labor Day travel plans this year. I'm surprised it's that low, but I guess most people probably don't travel, so there is that. Flights out, driving in, and there's good news on that front as well. Gas prices at their lowest since 2014 for this weekend. AAA saying national average is $2.28. It's about 30 cents cheaper than last year at this time. A good chunk lower in Minnesota. Average price $2.11. Last year it was $2.50 at this time. And if you're in Wisconsin, even better, $2.05. That's 47 cents cheaper than a year ago. Sadly, more Minnesotans are losing their jobs. The Mall of America permanently laying off 211 employees. The mall says it's been making progress since the pandemic began, but recovery is slow. Another 178 employees still laid off temporarily. As of last month, Mall of America was 3 months behind on its mortgage. So obviously the people with stores at the mall aren't paying their rent. The mall isn't paying their mortgage. They owed $21 million and had more than $2 million in unpaid property taxes, which is a big problem for the city of Bloomington, for sure. Another business closing one of its locations downtown Minneapolis. I'm kind of bummed about this. The original Candyland on LaSalle is closing today. It's been in that location for 37 years. They're keeping their other downtown location on 7th in the arcade, so there still will be one Candyland in downtown Minneapolis. St. Paul has a Candyland that stays over, and I've been to the Stillwater Candyland a couple times this year. That is open as well. A popular spot for kids, young and old, reopens to the public today. Don't you love the Science Museum of Minnesota? It's been closed to everyone for a long time. Members got in over the last 2 weeks. And today everybody else can go in. Masks are required for not only members of the public, but also for dinosaurs. You do have to buy your ticket online in advance because they have capacity limitations. They've taken out some exhibits, spaced things out. You may see their cleaning crews more frequently as well. City of St. Paul giving some money directly to residents. More and more cities are providing financial support to people during the pandemic.
What we've said since the beginning is that if we want to build a sustainable and safe city, we have to address the number of families that are facing desperation.
St. Paul Mayor Melvin Carter, 150 St. Paul families will get $500 a month through the Guaranteed Basic Income Program. 20 other cities have launched this initiative. It's funded through donations and the Federal CARES Act. To be considered, a family has to be enrolled in college-bound St. Paul. That is a new program that creates college funds for children born in the capital city. AMC reopened 140 more of its movie theaters this week, so that means 7 out of 10 AMC theaters are now open headed into Labor Day weekend. Usually kind of a sleepy weekend for movies because people are doing picnics and that sort of stuff. But this is the first big release in a theater, Tenet hitting theaters, one of the first since the pandemic began. You saw that Mulan movie theater poster, but it is not in theaters. It is streaming. Now streaming on Disney Plus after several pandemic delays. It's a live-action version of the animated film that so many of us love. You got to pony up, though, if you want to watch it starting today. $30 to rent it. Now, this is on Disney Plus. You're already paying $6 a month for Disney Plus. It'll be free in 3 months, though. So, interesting. I wonder how many people will stream it. So starting December 4th, it'll be free. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about paying $30 because that is still cheaper than it would be to take my entire family to the movie theater. So, or I could just be patient and wait 3 months. Final preparations underway for the 146th running of the Kentucky Derby tomorrow. Kind of weird, right? You're going to be drinking your mint juleps in September? Why not? It's postponed in May. No fans at Churchill Downs. This is the horse to watch, according to the experts. Tiz the Law, winner at Belmont Park. Overall odds favorite, but he drew a trash position in the starting gate. He drew number 17, and no horse has ever won from that post. A great story for you from Texas. A 99-year-old woman has beaten COVID. Anna Jo Thomas sent home with cheers. After battling that virus, we know how dangerous and deadly it's been for our older friends and neighbors. Her doctor says her story gives the message that having a positive COVID-19 test is not always a tragedy for someone in their 90s. Anna Jo also went home with a birthday cake. She turns 100 years old in 2 weeks. Good for her. Nice news there. All right, let's get back to today's talker. What are you doing? What are you doing this weekend? What's up? Chris, our producer, is here. Chris, you're off on Monday, too, right?
I am.
What are you doing this weekend?
I'm going home.
Nice.
Some time at the lake.
Very good.
Right after
Excellent.
this.
As soon as the sooner we get this over with, then the sooner you get to get out of here.
Let's go.
Let's wrap it up. That's it for the No, we're going to read some comments.
I'll read some comments first.
I tried to start this very quickly. I didn't even say the name of the program.
People know it now, right?
Oh, Katie, did you just put my forecast up for this?
Oh,
Yeah.
welcome.
Yeah, a little late there, Stein Dog. It's fine.
Sorry, I was doing mom things.
Yeah, that's true. Katie's a new mom.
give her a break
Mom
there.
things are important. Way to put me in my place there. Golly.
What is today? Lazy
Lazy Mom's
Lazy Mom
Day.
Day?
National
Yeah.
Lazy Mom's
There we
Day.
go.
All right, this thing has
Get a
gone
break.
straight off the rails.
Okay.
Is anyone
People-
commenting? What do they got?
Yes, people, it seems like, are sticking close to home.
Sure.
Judy's gonna do some gardening and see some family and friends.
Nice.
Chris is just hanging out around the house. Kimberly's going out on the motorcycle.
Oh,
nice
it'd be a
weekend for
good
that.
weekend for that. Yeah.
Not many left.
Yeah.
Let's see. Andrea's spending some time at the lake house, avoiding crowds.
Yeah. Smart. That's smart.
And Jill is dropping her student off at St. Thomas
Oh.
and then doing a solo hike.
Ah, exciting. Very
College
nice.
time.
We are having a big party, and by big party, I mean no one but our immediate family, but we are having a party for my in-laws, Pat and Pete Banahy, 50th wedding anniversary
Congrats to them.
on Saturday.
Wow.
How about that? So they are awesome, and we love them so much. So happy anniversary to Pat and Pete. And we're sorry it's just going to be us. Can't have a big party right now, right? Maybe in a year. Maybe the 51st party will be bigger. That's the Daybreaker from CBSN Minnesota, your only local streaming news source. Have a great Labor Day weekend.